तो कीपैड जो है ना, ये नहीं हो रहा है, कीपैड से हो रहा है, लेकिन कंट्रोल नहीं हो रहा है।
Prabhu ji, we cannot hear you.
प्रभु जी आप फर्स्ट स्लाइड पे जाओ, आप फर्स्ट स्लाइड पे नहीं हो, 12th पे हो आप।
हाँ तो
फर्स्ट पे जाओ, ऊपर जाओ, स्क्रॉल करो, ऊपर जाओ।
नहीं होता नहीं है ना प्रभु।
ये देखो 12th पे दिख रहा है आपको, हाईलाइट दिखती है आपको, इसको ऊपर लेके जाओ।
हाँ तो कुछ होता नहीं है, इट्स नॉट मूविंग। And after half an hour, when you get a chance to speak, you can ask the questions. Basically, the objective of Unit 1 is to introduce yourself and to greet someone. Suppose someone comes to your house, so, and if you want to greet him, normally we say welcome in English. So in Sanskrit, you say swagatam, okay? And then asking name. So you can introduce your name. Generally in introduction, you first introduce your name. So saying Mama Nama Ramesaha, like that. And then you can ask other person's name. If he is a boy, you ask Bhavataha Nam Him. If she is a girl, you ask Bhavatyaha Nam Kim. Okay, so this is how it is. And then sometimes we ask in English, who are you? So for that, the Sanskrit word is Bhavan Kaha, for a boy, and Bhavati Ka, for the girl. Okay, so this is all you have to remember in Unit 1. So we'll practice that when we come to, live, when you will be all unmuted, we can discuss about it. But right now, I want to go for Unit 2. Now, the objective of Unit 2 is we're gonna use polite ways of speaking. For example, good morning, Suprabhatam, like that. We say Suprabhatam in Sanskrit, when we say good morning in English, okay? Then there will be some common classroom command. For example, Uttisthatu, like that. Krupaya, Upavisatu, sit down, like that. And also, we're going to learn about how to ask help from a teacher, okay? And also, if you want to ask somebody that book iti arthe Sanskrite sabdah kaha, means what we call book in Sanskrit. So the answer would be like Sanskrite pustakam asti, like that. So that will come after you get some vocabulary, some words of English to Sanskrit, And then if you want to leave the room and go to somewhere, then the common phrase that we use is aham sauchalayam gantum saknomi va, like that. Now instead of sauchalayam, you can replace the word by wherever you're going. For example, if you are going to temple, you will say aham mandiram gantum saknomi va. So this is just basically in theory like that. So you must be seeing the screen in which you will see kaksha upadesaha sadhu bhavaha cha. So here you see the kaksha is the word, Sanskrit word for classroom. Okay. And upadesaha, Sanskrit word for commands. And bhavaha, sadhu bhavaha, that expression is for expressions. Okay. So how I ask my teacher things in
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Hare
Yes.
Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes.
Prabhuji, we are seeing unit 2 slide Prabhuji on the screen.
Yes, yes. So we'll go to I will go to the next one, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So here, now what is the word for? Like book iti arthe sanskrute sabdah kah. Okay. So book iti arthe sanskrute sabdah kah. So that means what is this Sanskrit word for book? So the answer is given at the bottom. Sanskrute pustakam. You can add word asti like that. So in Sanskritam, it is pustakam like that. Similarly, the second picture shows pencil iti arthe Sanskrute sabdah kah. So likewise, if we know the name of the object, we can do that thing. For example, chair. So chair iti arthe Sanskrite sabdah kah. So the word for chair is asandah. So you can say Sanskrute asandah asti, like that. So this is like a common, so we will practice that after we increase our vocabulary. When we go to unit 3, we'll learn some new words. And at that time, you have some more words. For example, chair is asandah, door is dwaram, window is vatayanam, like that. Just I'm giving you example. So I'll go to next slide where you say, how do I say that in Sanskrit? So that means Sanskrute katham kathayani. So what I want to say, what I'm speaking, you just have to practice pronunciation. Pronunciation in Sanskrit is very important. So while I'm speaking all these Sanskrit words, please pay attention. Sanskrute katham kathayani. Okay, so how may I say this in Sanskrit? Similarly, Sanskrute katham likhani. How may I write in this Sanskrit? So I will repeat this Sanskrit phrase again. Sanskrute katham kathayani. Next, Sanskrute katham likhani. Go to next slide. Here, if you want to leave the room and go somewhere, for example, bathroom, so the word for bathroom is sauchalayam. So please listen this also carefully. Sauchalayam gantum saknomi va. Va indicates question mark. So your sentence is already there. Pustakalayam gantum saknomi va. Right? May I go to library? Karyalayam gantum saknomi va. May I go to office? Mandiram gantum saknomi va. May I go to temple? So here you see the new vocabulary that you have learned. Library. So that is pustakalayam. Office, that is karyalayam. Temple, there is mandiram. Okay. So the pattern of the sentence that you use for leaving the room or going somewhere, it is just, you have to say that aham, here may I go. So we will go into next slide where it says aham sauchalayam gantum saknomi va, like that. Okay. So let me go to that one. Here you go. Okay. So here you see aham, then there is a picture, and from picture what we know what it is. So we can put that word So I will just put the word and speak it. So you please try to grasp the pronunciation of the Sanskrit language. Okay. So sentence one, aham sauchalayam gantum saknomi va. That is the first sentence. Second, aham pustakalayam gantum saknomi va. So the picture shows that it is library. So I'm using the word pustakalayam for library. Third sentence, the desk looks like it is like an office. So the word for the office is karyalayam. So the whole sentence is aham karyalayam gantum saknomi va. And the fourth sentence is temple. It shows by picture, so it's mandiram. Aham mandiram gantum saknomi va. So this is the pattern for the place you want to go. If you know the name of that place, that is all you have to be. But aham gantum saknomi va is a kind of a standard sentence that you can plug in the place you want to go in there in the blank space. Okay. And next one, then if you are in the classroom dealing with the teacher and you need a help from the teacher, and or no, in this case it says aham purnam krutvan, means suppose you are doing some homework or whatever classwork, class activity. So if you are done, you can say that aham purnam krutvan. That means I have completed. So I will repeat that Sanskrit again. Aham purnam krutvan. The another way of saying it, maya samaptam. Maya samaptam. Now in Sanskrit you have to make a distinguish between ma and ya. Ma, M-A, that is a short A. After Y, A is a long A. So it is maya samaptam. So the line on A indicates it's long A. Okay, like that. So maya samaptam means it is finished by me. Or another phrase is aham purnam krutvan, means I have completed. Okay. So then this is for a boy. Now for a girl, it is given in the picture below where he says aham purnam krutavati. Okay. Aham purnam krutavati, or maya samaptam is the same phrase. Okay. Go to the next one. Here, now if you need some help from teacher, so this is how you say. The teacher is sitting on the desk and you are standing. Okay, you can see that. Now your teacher is a male. So the way we address male means you, which is Bhavan. Bhavan Sayogam Karishyati Va. See, Bhavan is you. Now you in English, we use the same for man and woman. But in Sanskrit, see picture below, if the teacher is a woman, then instead of Bhavan, we use the word Bhavati. Bhavati Sayogam Karishyati Va. Okay, so this is how Bhavan and Bhavati. So main word is Bhavan and Bhavati means you. And in the unit 1, we learned Bhavataha and Bhavatyaha, which is the Sasthi Vibhakti, possessive case of this Bhavan and Bhavati. So Bhavan becomes Bhavataha, from you to your. Bhavan means you. Bhavataha means your. Bhavati means you, but Bhavatyaha means your. So you notice that you in English has two words in Sanskrit depending on gender, masculine or feminine, man or woman. Okay. Similarly, Bhavataha and Bhavatyaha means your. So your is the word in English which has a two word in Sanskrit depending on the gender, either masculine or feminine. For masculine, we use the word bhavatah for your, and bhavatyaha of your for female. Okay. Go to the next one. Here we say, okay, we want to express our feeling, want to ask someone, how are you, like that. So this is the common expression, kusalam va. So this is what, now all these things what we learn, the best thing is that if you at home you practice them, then you will get really used to it. Then we can go making, other sentences and learn a little deeper into it. But right now it's a spoken Sanskrit. We just pick up the words, know the meaning, and just basically know how to use them, and correct pronunciation is the key in Sanskrit. So here is kusalam va, and the person answering would tell you am kusalam. Am means yes. And if instead of am there is na, na, na means not. Okay. So these are the Sanskrit words. Yes, Sanskrit for yes is am, and Sanskrit for no or not is na only, na. Okay. So this is the expression. Then here is the activity 3, where we can practice about the polite expressions. So I will pronounce them and I will go slowly. So please try to learn pronunciation as I speak. Okay. Number 1, Hari Om. It's very easy. Everybody can do that. Now, for you to follow is the middle column, because you won't be able to make out from the first column if you do not know the Devanagari Lipi. So you can go from the middle column, and the meaning of that in English is given in the third column. So I will repeat first line again. Hari Om means hello. So this is like also greeting. So greeting we can do many ways. Either we can say Hari Om, Hare Krishna, Hari Bol, Swagatam, like that. Any of these words we can use for greeting. Okay, second line, good morning in English. So in Sanskrit we say Suprabhatam, Suprabhatam. Okay, that is the word in Sanskrit. If you meet someone in the morning, then you will say normally good morning in English, but in Sanskrit you can say Suprabhatam, Bhavan, Kusalam va, like that. So that becomes like some small conversation, Suprabhatam, Bhavan, Kusalam va, like that. I'm just giving you an example. Similarly, if you meet someone at night, good night. So the word for good night is Subharatrihi. So this is how you have to pronounce it. Subharatrihi. Okay. And the third verse is for thank you. Many times we use this word, thank you. If we receive something from somebody, normally we say thank you. So the Sanskrit word for that is Dhanyavadaha. Dhanyavadaha. Like that. Okay. Now you also get the recording of this thing, so you can practice from that thing. Okay. But we'll also discuss after our session is over. Okay. Next word is welcome. So the word for welcome is Swagatam. 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 Okay. Next, excuse me. We use this expression in English a lot. If we make a mistake, sometimes we say, excuse me. So the way to say in Sanskrit is, what is it? Kshamyatam. I don't know if you can read. Kshamyatam. 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 That means excuse me. The another word we use is do not worry. Don't worry. We use that if somebody, your friend is worrying too much, then we say, don't worry, like that. So in Sanskrit, you say chinta mastu, chinta mastu, chinta mastu, like that. And we also use word please many times, when you ask a favor from someone, you say please. So the Sanskrit word for please is krupaya, krupaya, krupaya. paya. Okay. Next word is let's meet again. So normally, you know, we sometimes say that we are meeting and then we are departing from each other. Then normally we use this word. So in Sanskrit we say punaha milamaha. So we will meet again like that, you know. We'll see you again, something like that. There are many phrases in English it could be, but this is just an example. Let's meet again. So the Sanskrit for that is punaha milamaha. Punaha milamaha, like that. So next word is all right or okay. If you have to say that in Sanskrit, just say astu, 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 like that. Okay. And then if somebody has done a good job, it's a very good. So it's a samichinam. The word is samichinam, samichinam. And the last word is excellent. If somebody have done a very excellent job, then you say uttamam. In Sanskrit, it is uttamam. So these are the polite expressions that we are learning in this unit 2 also. And there is an exercise below the table where it says fill in the blank with a word from the polite expression page. So you are late for class, for example, right? So when you will be tested, you will be asked questions like that, okay? You are late for the class, so you have to choose. What you will choose? Kshamyatam, like excuse me, like that. Second is you see your friend in the morning time, okay, Suprabhatam. You are worried about a small thing, Chintamastu. You receive a gift, Dhanyavadaha. Okay. Here, next sentence is you ask for favor. So use the word krupaya. Then number 6, someone does something very well. So you say uttamam. You greet someone by saying swagatam. You say goodbye to someone by saying punaha milamaha, like that. And next one is you see someone in the night and you say subharatrihi. Then you make a mistake, so you say kshamyatam, right? Kshamyatam. Okay. Similarly, there are some other pictures shown. There is no sentence, but from the picture you can make it out. Like write a polite expression to match the greeting, you know. So you can practice that yourself also. Now we'll practice some vocabulary unit. So practice means here, what I will do is, all you have to concentrate on the pronunciation and you have to know the meaning of it. So again, the middle column and the last column, that is what you're for reference. So like it is aham. Aham means I. When you want to use I in Sanskrit, it is aham. So this vocabulary is very, very important that you have to know. The second word is ankani. Ankani is pencil. So if you practice on vocabulary, you increase your, word that you know in Sanskrit. And then we will have a nice time to do all these practices, okay, what we are learning. Okay, the third word is am, means yes. Bhavan, you for male. Bhavati, you for female. Gantum, to go. Idam, this. Iti, thus. Kaha, what. Karishyati, will do. Karyalayam, office. Katham, how. Kathayani, say. Kim, what. Krutvan, done. Krutavati, done for female. Kusalam, fine or okay. Likhani, right. Mandiram, temple. Maya, by me. Purnam, full or complete. Pustakalayam, library. Pustakam, book. Sahyogam, assistance. Samaptam, over, finished. Sanskrute, in Sanskrit. Saknomi, I can. Sauchalayam, toilet. Va, a question mark. Okay, so yeah, basically not the middle column, the first column and the last column that you have to do. Okay, unless you know, if you know Devanagari Lipi, then you can refer middle column also. Otherwise, the first and the last column for you. Okay, so this is where we are for unit 2. Now, if you have any question, now one by one we can open it up and we can discuss your questions.
Hare Krishna, everyone. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Firstly, you gave a very wonderful class. I request all the participants, please raise your hand. We have to unmute one by one. You ask your questions. So we doing some questions. So because 2:45 we end this meeting because Prabhuji has another meeting at 3 o'clock, and we also have 3 o'clock craft class also. So please raise your hand if you have any question. Thank you so much.
I just made it by chance, right?
Hello. Yes.
Super Lux.
Suraj.
Super Luxury Croque Monsieur. The name is Croque Monsieur, which is nothing but French style grilled cheese.
Okay, Suraj. So what is your question? You have to unmute yourself.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, what does iti and ina mean again?
Okay, iti means thus. Thus, like it marks a question. Iti means thus, and idam means this. Is that what you're asking?
Yes, Prabhuji, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Next. Next is who? Sai.
Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
So, for the recordings, is there a YouTube channel? For the recordings of the Sanskrit classes, is there a YouTube channel or something that you put it in?
Yes, we are uploading all the videos day by day. Give me today. We have to post it by tomorrow. We will let you know in the group. We will post all the links in the group. Thank you.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, what does ka and karishyati mean?
Karishyati means I will do.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Prabhuji, what is the book called?
Book called Sanskrit Vidyarambha.
Thank you.
Yeah. Right now, because of the COVID-19, we won't be able to get this book from India, you know. So whenever we get a chance, you know, whoever wants it, we can order if we get a whole list, you know. But that is not now. It's not going to happen pretty soon anyway. So whenever it happens, we'll let you know. We'll announce it. And at that time, you know, you can say that, you know, whoever wants the book.
Karishyati.
Karishyati means will do.
Prabhuji, what does classroom mean in Sanskrit?
Classroom means kaksha.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
You are.
I have a question.
Yes.
So what does kaha mean?
Kaha means what? So we will learn that more in unit 3. Kaha for masculine, ka for feminine, and kim for neuter gender. There are 3 genders: masculine, feminine, neuter. So kaha, right? We will learn that in unit 3 starting Monday. Monday, I'm gonna review unit 1 and 2 very briefly, okay? And then I will start unit 3 on Monday. Okay, and kaha means like Bhavan, kaha means who are you? Kaha means, like it's asking who are you? Or what it is. Who, it could be who or what depending on, like, gender also. For neuter gender, it could be what? Kaha means. Okay?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Can you use idam in a sentence?
Idam jalam asti.
What does that mean?
Means this, here is a water. This is water.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
I have a question.
Yes.
How do you say I have completed in the female version?
Female version, as we have seen in that slide, Krutavati. Okay, I'll bring that slide again. I don't know. Oh, what happened to the slide? Okay. Yes.
What
Okay,
is pen in Sanskrit?
One second, let me answer the aham purnam krutavati for female. Means I have completed. Okay?
What does pen mean?
Huh?
What does a pen mean in Sanskrit?
I didn't hear it.
What does a pen mean in Sanskrit?
Friend?
Pen.
A pen.
Pen. Okay, the pen is lekhani. Lekhani is pen. And for pencil, ankani.
What is reading in Sanskrit?
Eraser in Sanskrit is marjakaha. You're going to learn this in unit 3.
No, I said reading.
You keep reading? You have a book?
No. What does reading mean in Sanskrit?
Eraser? What do you say?
Prabhuji asking what is the meaning for reading? Reading.
Oh, reading. Okay. Reading means pathatu, like, pathatu. That means read. And for he or she, we can say pathati, saha pathati, like that.
Thank you, Guruji.
Haribo, samichinam. Anybody else? This is your turn to speak now.
Guruji, what do you call Sanskrit in Sanskrit? Is it like the same or is it different? Prabhuji.
Yeah.
What does a lake mean in Sanskrit?
Lake in Sanskrit is sarovaraha.
Okay. So, you click. Yeah.
Okay. I know what is turn me to human formation. I'm gonna turn you off.
Reet, do you have any question? You raise your hand. You are unmuted.
Yeah. So Prabhuji,
Yes.
so my dad saw in the WhatsApp group that there was no password for the Zoom link, and he was suggesting that there should be a password to make it more secure because these days people are hacking Zoom.
What is it?
We are not updating any password in the Zoom account because some reason we are going for that. I asked to admin this question. If he thinks so, we will do that.
Okay. Thank you.
My question is, what do you call a lamp in Sanskrit?
Deepaha. Deepaha is called lamp. We are learning that in the next unit, okay? Unit 3. Monday we will learn these words.
Hello.
Oh,
This is Amit Agrawal.
Uvi, do you have any question or we have to wind up our session? Okay, Prabhuji, so we have to wind up our session.
okay.
We have
So
to-
Prabhu, Mataji, Prabhu is sending request to approve, but I lost the arrow. I cannot take the arrow to approve and to approve his request because I don't have an arrow on my screen.
Prabhu, no problem. I will end this meeting.
Okay.
And I will end
Okay.
this meeting.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Hope you all like the Sanskrit class. And after 15 minutes, we will meet in craft class. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.